not letting up?
I mean, yeah, it's still like, we're still trying to be consistent with it, not letting up our energy for the whole 40 minutes. We're still building on that. We're still building that culture. And I think we did a pretty good job most of the game of, like, matching their energy, even, like, outmatching their energy. And I think that's big because, for us, that's what we need, coming into, like, conference game and bigger teams that got, like, that type of energy. We need to match it or need to outmatch it. So I think we did a pretty good job of, like, showing that we can do that tonight.
CJ, what did you like about the way you guys played physically tonight?
I thought we played really physical. I think that was a big component, like, to add on to the energy part. I think that's a part of energy as well, like being physical, making your presence be known and felt, you know what I mean? So I think we did a good job of that.
Do you think that has, like, a cumulative effect as the game goes on? Can you feel that wearing on them as the game goes on?
I mean, all of that, like I said, all of that is connected to energy. And my main thing today was, like, giving energy, then you receive energy, and then we maintain energy throughout the team. So I think that was just kind of like my message. And eventually they started to feel it. You know what I mean? We started to feel it because they were a physical team too. So we started to feel it as well. But it's about, like, persevering through that and sticking to what we had set. You know?
Do you feel like you got the right number of shots up before the game today? Fred said maybe, yeah.
Hey, it's just reps, you know? Yeah,
it did work. It did work.
Yeah, it's just reps, you know?
How much do you think that just physicality out there was because of the fact that it's two Nebraska teams playing each other?
That definitely played a part in it. I feel like, we had a lot to prove, and I know those guys came here feeling like they had a lot to prove, and it was just two Nebraska teams going at it, competing at a high level. We went on our runs, they went on their runs. They was bumping us, we were bumping them, so it was definitely felt, you know.
Blaise, did you go into this one any differently? In terms of wanting to take on a bigger approach physically, in both on the boards and offensively?
Yeah, it's like, I prepared this game so far. I love this team. My brother Dirk, in the practice, he was talk to me he said, don't panic. It's I know you good. It's play like when you was in the junior college. I know we need you. So, and tonight I say, yeah, I know my teammate trust me. I have to bring energy in this game and show how was it.
Emmanuel, defensively, what does Blaise do? As far as just rim protecting, rebounding, how much does he change how other offenses operate when he's playing like that?
Blaise is huge for us. As far as, like, a defensive player, he's leading. Y'all know that already. He's leading our team in charges. He's always around the rim protecting us. He got our back on cuts, on whenever we mess up in assignments. He's there to, like, clean up for us. And just his presence. He's a tall kid. He's big, the same as as any good team. You want a guy like this in your paint protecting whatever is going on in the back of our defense. And he changes so many shots. Maybe he don't get in and block it, but just the fact that he's there contesting it, and you saw him running out on the perimeter at the same time. He's as good on the perimeter than he is inside, and he's helping us a lot. And same offensively, he's like a release pressure guy type of. You see that we can't even drive the ball that much or find our shooters like that. Blaise is inside, and we can find him on some looks deep in the paint. And he's like he did tonight. He did pretty good finishing the paint. And we trust him to do that. That's his job, and that's what we brought him in there for. So.
What did you guys tell us about? Fred mentioned Denham's dad talking to the team. What did he say to you guys, and what did you guys get out of that?
It was a lot about accountability, and leadership, and having a standard and meeting that standard on a consistent basis. That's really what I took from it. Like Coach said, he was in the Marine Corps, and it was life or death in those situations. We're not in those type of situations, but at the end of the day, winning and losing to us is not to compare the two. But it weighs a lot on us. You know what I mean? So I definitely took a lot in terms of leadership and holding guys accountable, holding ourselves accountable. And then meeting the standard, having that standard that we have set, and then meeting it every day. So.
CJ, how encouraging is it to see different guys step up? Fred was talking about, like when Denham and Jamarcus were out there, and just it was well spread out.
Yeah, it's definitely encouraging. You know, it just shows how deep our bench is, how our standards have been working. You know what I mean? It's early in the season, so I mean, like Coach said, it's gonna be different guys every night, and whether that's guys knocking down shots, getting buckets, or making good reads offensively, playing defense and sticking to our principles and things like that. I think it just gives a lot of comfort from the coaching standpoint, and I mean from the player standpoint as well. You know, like if a guy goes out like we had today, like shoot, I went out for a little bit, Jawan went out, and we could bring somebody in and they pick up the slack. So it's definitely a comforting factor.
Are you like walking gingerly on the bench at all? How you feeling? You good?
Yeah. I had a little cramp, and then like I said, they was being physical, so I got kneed a couple times. You know, little contusions, but I'll take care of it.